1977 to then, 40 years this summer I've known that guy. As Brian said, I was the voice of the Toronto Rock. I was the last ever public address announcer in the history of Maple Leaf Gardens. So if you ever want to win a bet at a sports bar, take it with you. Also, on August of 2016, I received a letter from Prime Minister Justin Trudeau celebrating my accomplishments as the voice of pro lacrosse in Canada after doing my 250th game, which was the Rock, involved the Calgary Roughnecks and the Edmonton Rush, the three teams that I worked for. But in December of 2016, my life changed forever. I was driving back on Guelph Line, just north of 401, and I suffered a stroke while I was driving. My right side and my right foot went numb. My right side of my mouth started to droop. Thank God I had someone in the passenger seat, because I managed to pull the vehicle over, dragged myself around the other side, and within 45 minutes, I was in the stroke ward at Guelph General Hospital. I live in Guelph. That night, after all the doctors, and I couldn't have any more visitors, my mind started to go. And it started to say, what's up with your career? I couldn't even speak, and I make a living with my voice. I'm a broadcaster. And the amount of stuff that went through my head scared me. Was I ever going to speak again? Was I going to get my use of my... These three fingers didn't work. My right leg hardly worked. I was scared. Well, a team of therapists, I had 3, started working on me, and believe it or not, I will tell you right now, do not spend New Year's Eve in a hospital. Ain't fun at all. Not even any noise when it was midnight. I couldn't tell when it was midnight. Everyone was quiet. But a curveball was thrown at me. While in rehab at St. Joe's, both my part-time job and my full-time job got rid of me. My part-time job said they were going to do it in-house, so I was out. And my full-time job informed me, while I was in rehab, they discontinued my position. How do you discontinue a morning show co-host, news director, sports director? I don't know. I'm not going to worry about it. So there, I was, no benefits, no help. A former program director of mine at Mix 99.9, if you remember that station, told me about nabs. And I put in a phone call, got a hold of Louise, started with them. They have been lifesavers. I went to a course they taught called Right with Julia for 45 and over and kind of reinventing yourself. And George, my right graduate teammate, is here. Great animator, great storyboard guy if you're looking for somebody. But these people gave me inspiration because I said after Right, it was the first time my brain had had a workout since I had the stroke. So I can talk again. The walking sometimes, I'm still about 95% on this side of my body. If that's where I get, that's great. But so now I'm in the marketplace trying to get a job back. So if you need an MC or anybody, I'm available. And this is the one thing is the support, the counseling, the help. I wouldn't be here if it wasn't for nabs. So I'm going to tell you in closing, the cherry on the sundae would be to get a job. But another thing is, if you're thinking of ever donating to anything, donate to nabs because I am living, breathing proof that your donation helps. And I thank you very much. And now I'd like to pass the mic over to Renee Charles from Morneau Chappelle.